That's all right.
Oh, shit. Let's try to flip this. Hey, everyone. This is Sexuations, episode 8. With Kia, your everyday sex therapist, and I'm with my girl.
It's Redindia.
Hey.
We out here.
We in here.
We everywhere. Hey. It's 2019, people.
Yes, Happy New Year's. We ain't see y'all in May. Lord, since like last year and shit.
It was last year. Damn.
It definitely was last year. I'm sorry. You know, last week was my son's birthday, so I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it to see y'all, but I'm happy that y'all are tuning in. Happy motherfucking New Year's.
Word.
So what's up? Y'all know we were supposed to go live on YouTube, but I don't know how to do that shit right now, so we're just gonna bring it right here, and we're gonna keep it here until the ending of the show. So, you got anything to say?
Not a thing. I mean, it's just I have a lot to say, but I don't know. We're gonna start it off with the topics. We're gonna get it popping. I hope everybody had a good and safe New Year. Everybody set resolutions that they're gonna actually fulfill and accomplish this year.
What do you know? What were your New Year's resolutions, and how are you doing with them?
I'm doing good with them. Mm-hmm. I didn't do no, like, you know, every year everybody's like, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to eat right, all that. Nah.
Lies. What's up, Fever Man?
My New Year's resolution is just fully focused. That's it. Fully focused.
Right.
Exclamation point.
Right.
Whatever that means.
Hey,
in every area. Fully focused.
Some medicine. All right.
So, that's mine. What's yours?
Well, I did start off with like, yeah, I'm only going to drink on Fridays. But, you know, what had happened was I had to celebrate. Because, you know, I'm about to finish my master's degree. And I'm proud of myself. And every time I finish a chapter of my motherfucking thesis, I feel like I got to celebrate. And it's not like a big, like a bottle of Henny or something. You know, it's just like 2 or 3 bottles of champagne.
But that's what's up. It's to be celebrated.
Exactly.
It's to be celebrated.
And then once I'm done, it's not going to be much more things that I have to celebrate as often as finishing my homework 3 times a week. I'm only going to have only Fridays to celebrate, and if it's sunny outside. All right, we're not going to do that no more. We're not going to. Well, we'll see how it goes, but that's what I'm saying.
It's going to be meaningful celebrations.
Right. And that just gives me more motivation to do meaningful shit so I can celebrate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let's get back to that masters, because we talked about this earlier about people wanting to approach the show all wrong, and they think that it's about one thing and it's not. So let's talk about that.
Right. Because
you're working on your master's degree. You'll be having to give them the date.
1 week left.
1 week left for the master's degree, people. Don't get it twisted.
That shit ain't
This
hard.
ain't no roundaway ass. We just talking out the side of the neck ass. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. And the whole reason why the show was launched is because we do this. This is just what we do.
Right.
We just chill, laugh, party, and bullshit with each other. And then we realize, like, yo, imagine if people could hear us, what would they say? And we see that y'all love it.
Exactly, because our conversations,
it's epic.
Crazy.
All the time.
Crazy.
And so we say shit most people is thinking. You know what I'm saying? But we are degreed. I got my master's degree. I got a license. You got your bachelor's. You working on this master's. In 1 week, we will both be able to say we have our master's degrees. Like, it's not a game.
So therefore, I just want to let y'all know I ain't no motherfucking sex symbol. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking sex symbol. I am trying to be, and I am a sex therapist.
And
if people
fully focused.
Yes.
Fully focused.
Fully focused. And
fully focused.
I can't help it if people are attracted and they take my freaky words and probably put it in their own imagination and their own little freaky shit. But they ain't my fault.
That's what they should do. That's what it's okay to build the illusion. It's okay,
but that's
if we talking about sex, right? You gotta look at something that makes you interested, and then you can't look at something that's like not palatable. Like you can't look at. I mean, I guess you could look at something that's not.
Because I want them to hear the words instead of look.
But they're gonna see it. So
I know they are.
But
like it's okay.
We just not selling it. That's all.
Exactly.
We trying to promote it. We trying to inform. We trying
to
educate. All of that.
The main thing.
So,
education.
So we're gonna get it started. We got enough topics. We know R. Kelly is on your mind.
Hold on. And let me. Like you said.
Yes.
Because somebody brought it up to me that I burped on camera before. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to air nobody out, but I just want to let y'all know that this is the realest it's going to get. This ain't scripted. It's off the top of the head. If I have to burp, I'm going to let it out. If you don't burp, then you should go to the doctor because it's something wrong with you. I'm normal. I'm a human being. Shit happens. I might fart one day. But listen, now we're talking about burping real quick. Has a man ever burped after eating a pussy? It happened though.
It has happened. I can count on one hand. I can count on 2 fingers or one. I can count
on one hand, but that shit is epic,
it might have happened twice.
You ever burped on a dick?
No.
I didn't either. I'm gonna do, fellas, have you ever got your dick burped on? If you did, let us know. Leave a comment here. Hit us up at the motherfucking the email sexuationsradio@gmail.com. Let us know. We want to hear the stories and everything.
Yes.
Has your dick ever got burped on?
And thank you for all those viewers that actually been hitting us up. We appreciate
Yes.
We appreciate all the love. We responded to those that needed the response and appreciated it but didn't want it to be aired out.
Yeah.
And for those, we know how to air it out without being so obvious. So we appreciate y'all.
What's up, Boss Rich? That's the dude that shipped at my party.
Oh.
Remember when I was 32 and I had a little get together here and it was mad people. He shipped at my party. Like, damn.
Well, very well. Big shouts. Big shouts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, he wants to know how my piercing is working.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So, on New Year's Eve, people, if you didn't tune in or you missed it, you can go back and check it out.
Woo.
But this crazy chick right here decides she's gonna pierce her vagina.
I did it.
And so she did it. And yes, my crazy ass was in tow.
She sure did.
And recorded the whole process. So the people want to know, as do I, which I know, but I still want to hear again. How has that been working for you? Does it feel good? Did it hurt to wash? Did it hurt your first time getting some amazing head? Did it hurt having sex? How did that go?
All right, so
bust it.
All right, so y'all seen, like, after I got off the table, I was walking around regular. It didn't hurt. It was the same way ever since then. It never hurt it. But I was trying to be a fast ass, because remember he said that we could do Aquaman like 2 to 3 days or something like that.
Right.
And I tried, remember, after we left, as soon as I got home, I jumped in the shower. Because I wanted to
Aquaman.
Yeah, I wanted to see if he was lying.
Oh my God. Hard head make a soft ass.
And it did hurt a little bit because I guess the water pressure was
too much.
I put it on hard.
Oh no. You was trying to come quick, huh?
Yeah, like coming quick because we was about to chill and shit. So that shit hurt it the first day. But it was only like not even an hour later. So I should have never did it. But I just wanted to. Just
at least
because
it was clean.
Yeah.
At least it was clean.
Yeah. You don't say it like that.
That's the silver lining.
So, but it did feel good once I put it on like the regular, the regular sprinkle.
Settings. Okay.
It was tickling, but not enough for me to come. So I just put that back up.
Okay.
So the second day, I tried again.
How did I know?
I did. I couldn't help it. I was horny. So, yeah, that shit hurt it. It didn't work.
It hurt it again?
It hurt it again.
But only during the times when you trying to get Aquaman.
Yeah, but I didn't try the bullet yet. I didn't try.
I wouldn't. Not yet. That's too much.
But I tried the day after.
With the bullet?
Yeah.
And how did that work out for you?
I busted a nut.
Really?
On day 3.
But did it hurt though?
It hurt it because, all right, I had to position my hood the right way. All right, I'm trying to show them. But I had to pull it back so that the actual
clip,
the piercing Right, and the piercer wouldn't be touched by the bullet because you know that shit. You know
it's sensitive.
Yeah.
Right. So you had to stick out that clip. You had to make the clip pop out.
Right.
Okay.
And then I like kind of put it right under the ball.
Okay.
Close enough.
But not touching.
Right, and I came.
That shit hard. This is too much concentration. God damn. Like.
But yo, I told you I got an addiction. And I couldn't help it. Hey, Keon. So, I came.
Okay.
And the verdict is, from then to now, is that...
Mad happy faces. They happy that you was able to get yours off.
Me too. The verdict is, dead ass, my orgasms are stronger than motherfucking ever. It's so strong. I mean, they was always strong. Some of them weaker than others, but I haven't had a weak orgasm yet. And every one of them has me, like, the only thing that's on my bed is my ass. My whole entire back be up, my fucking feet be tingling and tickling and shit. Like, these orgasms.
Get one.
You better get one. Yo,
your whole body up? Shit.
My whole entire body. Not only that, but it's taking the entire breath out of me. Like, not only that.
Is this psychosomatic?
No, this shit is fucking unreal. I wish I could do it.
On camera? Not so much. You gonna try to do it on camera?
Not today, but you think I should? Y'all think I should beat off on camera so y'all can see my orgasms?
Oh, God. Why do I
yes
have
or
to...
no?
I have to be a witness to all this craziness that this girl does. Like, I have to be a witness to all
That's
this.
what's gonna make it more fun.
Oh, gosh. And look, all these happy faces. Y'all some real freaks. All y'all want to do is see.
If you
got like
want
15 happy faces.
me to beat off on camera, share this post.
Like it right now.
Don't even like it. Love it. I want to see that heart. I want to see the
Let
heart.
me see one
And
time
when this
for
is
the heart.
over, we're gonna count the hearts. I need motherfucking 150 hearts, and then I'm gonna beat off on camera.
Wow.
By the end of the show.
Merry Christmas.
Matter of fact, by tomorrow morning. 10 o'clock.
Where the hearts at?
Right. If they don't want the hearts, then I'm gonna beat off on camera.
Okay.
Right.
Very well.
All right, now the sex.
Look.
It's the same
shit,
person.
You got 150 already.
That's the same person. I don't count. They cheated.
You nasty.
They fucking cheated, yo.
All right. Well, go ahead.
So, all right, now.
Yes.
On top of the masturbation part,
Uh-huh.
I didn't walk to the store and bust a nut, right?
Uh-huh.
However, my shit is juicy as fuck. By the time I get to work, leaving here, like I get out the shower maybe like 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:59, and I get to work at 8.
Uh-huh.
By the time I get there, it feels like I peed on myself.
Wow.
So, you know, I have to, mad pain liners, mad pain liners, mad pain liners.
Tighten up. Uh-huh.
But it's always fucking oozing. And I'm always fucking horny. Oh my God. Like, I haven't bust by walking or like walking up the stairs. I tried. I be walking up the stairs and shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, trying to. But it hasn't. And that's why he said I need that other one. That's why I'm going to go back and get that other shit.
Okay.
Definitely am. Because I need that.
Okay.
But, yeah.
What was that like?
Oh my God. Holy motherfucking shit. It was like an out-of-body experience.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
It was, and at the time, it wasn't fully healed either, so a mistake was made when it was sucked a little bit too hard. And at that point, but it wasn't hard enough that it ripped it, but I just went, hold the fuck up, it ain't all the way up.
Okay.
And then, went back to gentle mode.
Right.
But,
Okay.
That shit was fucking amazing.
Okay.
And I'm just, I'm mad that, like, dead ass, I'm mad I waited so fucking long. I'm mad I forgot to piss my pussy 15 years ago. No, I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
You ain't been getting for 15 years, did you?
No, how? I've been wanting this since I was like, in my Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting it. Ever
right.
since. I've always wanted it. Now,
right.
sex though. Oh my God. Like I said, I'm always extra. Extra now. Niggas, you know how they pass at me. It's like, who will sleep in the wet spot? The whole fucking bed was the wet spot. The whole bed was the wet spot.
Oh my gosh. So how many fellas out there got a woman at home that has her hood pierced or anything pierced in terms of breast, vaginal areas? I don't know.
Anything erotic?
Yeah, they be doing some I've seen some stuff. I'm like, damn, that doesn't hurt.
It does, but that don't matter.
Like I seen right here in the butt bone pierced. Why? Why are we doing that one?
People, they be bored.
Yeah.
They want to show that they so different and shit.
I guess.
I think it's, hey, y'all. Yeah. But yeah, I recommend every woman to go fucking pierce your vagina right now. It's too late right now. Because it's 10 o'clock on a Friday. Go next week.
Yeah. Tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, you can go tomorrow.
Did you
pierce that shit.
Did you go back to the shop?
No, not yet.
We were supposed to go do something.
I'm gonna go bring them the bullet. I'm gonna go buy some bullets tomorrow.
Oh, his girlfriend is having a fucked up sex life right now. Because, anyway, good night.
We're not gonna go there yet.
Because you were supposed to go bring the bullet.
Yeah, but I decided I ain't had the bullets, so I ain't bring it. So I'm gonna go tomorrow, get some bullets, and bring it to him when I get off the train.
I think we should do a raffle for one of our viewers. If they could, we're gonna come up with a trivia, a Sexuations trivia. If you a true blue diehard Sexuations fan and been watching all the episodes from 1 to 8, and you can name, we ain't gonna say it right now, you might be able to win a sex toy of your choice. And we'll work out the details and everything.
Not something better than a bullet, because bullets are mine. Something like a
That mean they gotta get the shit right. They gotta get it right.
It gotta be something. Or how about like a little basket treat, with a couple of things in it.
I think that's just a dope. Bullet. That's just some appreciation for the viewers and the listeners out there, because we do appreciate y'all. We do.
Hey, yeah.
All right, so what we got today?
Did I finish about the sex?
You did. You talked about the wet spot and the whole bed was the wet spot. Yeah. Would you say make the sound effect again about how it sounded when it exploded?
Niggas said Niagara Falls was in the Bronx.
Niagara Falls is dry. Just ain't got nothing on my Niagara Falls.
Oh my God. This shit. Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
So wait, are you really gonna pinch your pussy?
I don't know. I'm thinking of it.
I wanted to do it today, but I decided not to because I want to play. I want to have a little
I
more
walk
fun.
a lot at work, so I'm a little nervous.
You don't feel it. Now, you see how I got up and just started dancing around like mad regular. You really don't feel it. You know what it feels like?
What's that?
A catheter.
And I do not like catheters.
But you see how fast it is? You see how fast I was over with? I know, but you had your tongue pierced.
Yeah, I did.
That shit hurts like a motherfucker.
But the tongue didn't hurt me like the belly. The belly hurt. The belly hurts.
The belly didn't hurt me either.
And this cartilage up here hurt. But
that
the
shit hurts.
The tongue wasn't that bad. The tongue was alright.
Was a motherfucker. I was like, it's starting in my mouth.
Yeah, it sure is.
And you know what? I didn't even get my tongue pierced to suck dick. I told you, right? I got it because I was horny and I ain't had sex in mad months. And I needed some type of pain to calm down my horniness. So I pierced my tongue. No, I fucked 3 days later.
Okay, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
All right,
hey,
so
Mr. Trium.
Let's talk about it. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about
this
today?
nigga ain't seen nothing wrong. He ain't seen nothing wrong.
With the bump and grinding, with the sex in the kitchen.
What?
Oh, my body.
The bodies was calling him. He got mad bodies calling him.
Homie,
let me tell you something. My body is calling him too. That ass. Sue me if you want. Fight me. I don't care.
Kels is dead wrong though. Kels is wrong, but I'm a little concerned about Kels, and I wish that I had the opportunity. I'm putting this out there for anybody that knows R. Kelly. I am a licensed social worker. I also do psychotherapy in Long Island. I need him to come sit on my couch because I'm telling y'all all gonna be mad when that man kill himself. Y'all ain't happy till people commit suicide and kill themselves off. And all I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna tell you what my stance is, and you're gonna be surprised by the way I'm about to present this. However,
and you wanted to know, I'm so happy that you are, because I wanted to know, as like in your position,
yes,
how would you diagnose him?
Oh God!
I think you know what.
First of all,
you have to go into his childhood,
and that's what you have to do, because if most abusers have been victims.
And they said that he was a victim, but they only touched on it for like 15 seconds.
His sister sexually molested him.
And that's
his sister sexually molested him. He's also been molested by other people in his family. And so at the end of the day, his mother also experienced domestic violence. He is acting out everything he's ever seen in his life. And I am not saying he's right. I'm not going, but all I'm going to tell y'all is, I want the same energy I'm going to say this and then we're going to go back.
I
want the same energy to be put on. If we can put all this energy to stop this man's show, stop this man money, get these people home, make people, we have economic power. Absolutely. Why we can't get Trump
out this bitch?
I'm just saying, we need to apply the same energy. But we're not going to talk about Trump today because he's
right. And we can't because I might say something. Yeah, and they're going to be knocking on my door and sending aliens to the fucking Bronx like they did like 2 weeks ago when the fucking thing was over the sky and they want to try to say
it was
that
Con Edison.
Man, if you seen that shit, if you seen what we seen, it's absolutely no way. No way. Right. And that ain't even no sexuation type of topic. But what if aliens that came into our house that night and fucked us?
Wow. Really?
Would you be bad?
I felt like just hilarious. Wow. 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 I am Redindia and my news is real. Yo, you crazy. I don't know. I've been scared just like I was that night. I was scared shitless. I was ready to repent immediately. I felt like what would Jesus do right now? Was I doing the right thing? Have I lived the right life?
I was like, where's my son? He's all the way in Brooklyn. The bridges is gonna break. I'm gonna get to Brooklyn.
All right, but let's
so back to our Kelly.
Back to Kel. So
see, all right. Go ahead.
All of them?
I didn't see the first one.
I didn't see the last one.
I saw the last one.
All right. So here's my thing. All right. I struggle, and my opinion really matters as a social worker because I'm also an advocate for victims of domestic violence. I also am an advocate and a facilitator for sex trafficking.
Thank you.
So big shouts. I don't know if I will shout out to all the community-based organizations and organizations that are established to help women, men, and children victimized by both domestic violence, human trafficking, and sexual assault. Okay, so just be clear on my stance as a professional that he's dead fucking wrong. Right?
He's dead wrong. I agree with you.
At the end of the day, no abuse at all is to be praised and honored. A lot of people have been victim blaming and shaming, stating that the victims had the opportunity to leave, which in some of the circumstances with the women who were older, I have a different viewpoint on, which I won't be so vocal about. Hopefully you can be vocal about it. Okay, good. Because the difference between having sex and being freaky and being psychologically controlling to a 33-year-old woman is totally different than having sex with a 16-year-old woman and being a manipulator. All of it is manipulation and all of this shit is wrong. Don't get what I'm saying fucked up. However, it's a little different for me to process when I'm comparing grown women versus 16, 17, 18-year-olds. And even though 18 is legal age,
they're still not mentally there.
Babies. Exactly. And so I feel like he preys on the weak. I feel like he preys on those who he can control. But you have to understand the mind of an abuser. Domestic violence is about power and control. Basically. You know what I'm saying? And most abusers are deficient in some areas. So the fact that he was illiterate didn't strike me to be odd, and I wasn't surprised at all because most abusers have a deficiency in some way, shape, or form.
It makes them very insecure.
It makes them insecure, which makes them overcompensate in their abuse. Exactly. So when you
step
into the mind of abusers, you have to understand and unveil and unpack from childhood on until adulthood. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all gonna be sad when his ass is somewhere sick or on the news because he done overdosed on something. And I'm telling y'all, when you take a man of his stature and power and rape him and strip him of everything, that's gonna be the leading cause, because at this time nobody cares about his mental well-being. Now, most people feel like, why hell should I? He shouldn't have done this. He shouldn't have done that. Absolutely, he shouldn't. But does one life have more value over another?
No.
And I think nobody's paying attention to that aspect. Should he be arrested? Hell yeah. For having sex with a 16-year-old goddamn girl. Absolutely. If I had a daughter, your ass would be under the jail.
But you know why he didn't, right? You saw that episode when the judge said the reason why he didn't get arrested was because he didn't like how the girls looked and what the girls were saying and shit like that.
And that's dead wrong.
Not only... But you know why? Because these motherfucking old ass, white ass judges is fucking these little girls too. Right. And he was probably more jealous of R. Kelly than mad at him.
Right.
And this is why the motherfucker walked.
Right. But now, the reason why he's walking on these adult women who don't want to return back to their parents because they're being psychologically abused and it's so deep.
It's deep.
It's so deep. Because here's the thing, when you look at it, Joy, what's her name? What's the one that's really out there? Joycelyn?
Oh, the light-skinned one. That's
right, okay. Mm-hmm. So her parents is like livid, right? But this chick been out, like, she's been in LA. It's psychological. You know what I'm saying?
She feel like she living that life.
But it's more than that. It's psychological abuse. And people don't understand. Some women and victims and men, because some men are victims of domestic violence too. Mm-hmm. Some of the people who have been victimized would tell you that they'd rather be physically abused than psychologically abused. Psychological and emotional abuse,
to be honest,
can be more severe than physical abuse in a lot of circumstances. And while physical abuse may lead to fatality, psychological abuse is incredible. You're walking around on eggshells. You don't know if you're saying the right thing, if you're doing the right thing.
And then he was also physically abusing them too.
Absolutely. The girl, what's his wife's name? Andrea. He hog-tied her and went to sleep while she was on the side of the damn bed. K. Michelle also been a victim too, but K. Michelle feels a sense of appreciation toward him for the establishment of her career, and so it's hard for her to look wholly at him as an abuser. It's sad that also, again, here we go with victimized individuals. The only way she was able to really relate and take off her lens of appreciation for her career was when she associated it with the time when she was abused by Memphis and nobody believed her. So she speaks out solely because she wants to be the voice of people who are not being believed, not because of the fact that it's all wrong. It's a different thing.
And the thing is, as you see, she's appreciative because of where he put her in her career. And that's
how
where
he got all of them.
Exactly. Now, my standpoint on it, yes, he's that wrong. Everything you said is right. However, I feel like they knew what the fuck they was getting into before they got into it. Mm-hmm. It's been on the news. It's been talked about with the leadership for years. Mm-hmm. Everybody knew, even a little girl that said that she went to the motherfucking trial became a victim. How you gonna go to a trial and become a victim of the same shit you on trial for? Mm-hmm. I know when I was in junior high school, there was fast-ass girls. Mm-hmm. 12 years old, 13 years old. Yeah, my boyfriend 19. He got a car. He gave me this. He gave me that. Oh, I can't mess with him. He's too young for me. I want my man this age. They pray for men like that too. Mm-hmm. So therefore, he had a type. She had a type. They met, and she just got the worst out of it. And I don't feel like he's kidnapping them or holding them against their will, because a couple of them said, I left because I packed my shit up and walked out the door.
Absolutely.
Now, if them other girls wanted to do the same,
they could.
Right. Just like the little girl, her mother came and got her and went back 3 days later.
Exactly.
Not only that, TMZ.com has a video with him at a concert with 3 of his fucking abusers, including that same little girl.
Yeah.
Having mad fun. The one at the light-skinned one The one that the mother sitting there like that was throwing the shit out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And the one with the hat.
I mean, it's a catch for me because
it's abusive. It's wrong, but I feel as if and the parents should be held fucking responsible.
I feel like here's the thing for me. Y'all sitting here saying, and when I say y'all, I don't mean necessarily our viewers, but for the people that's sitting here saying like they only looking at R. Kelly. Do you know it takes a village to be able to get away with all that shit?
All of that shit.
All of that whole camp need to go down. If you want to take him,
everybody.
Because like the man, one of the people that was on there, he was like, oh, he walked in and he had a bed in the middle of the studio. That should be a red flag. Like something. Why do you need a bed in the middle of a recording studio?
I mean, if I had my own recording studio, I would have a bed.
But we know what interests you.
Right.
We also know what interests him, and so it speaks volumes. Now, knowing the type of character that he is, when you're not sure, right? So let's say I'm a part of your camp, and I'm not as sure that you are part of certain shit. When it becomes evident to me that you are part of certain shit, that I can't exactly.
You're an accessory
so
to all that
everybody want to point back. Everybody
because they don't want nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
Now that it's all in the air.
Exactly.
When it was going down, you wanted to keep shit a secret.
You done block the calls from the mamas and the grandmamas and the daddies. You done stop them from coming to the show, stop them from coming backstage, stop them. Now everybody pointing the finger to one individual. The shit is bigger than one individual.
Way bigger.
It's bigger than one individual. And I'm telling y'all gonna feel a certain way because y'all want to talk. And I'm not gonna start blaming and starting to relate because they was like, oh, I was hearing different conversations. Because I've been looking at this and studying this and looking at what people have to say and you know, that they was making the comparisons about Elvis being with the young girls.
I was seeing the comparisons too. They all wrong.
Mike being with boys. But at the end of the day, a lot of this shit been out here, right? So we been knew about Mike.
Man, yes.
We still was singing the songs.
Still do.
And so now let me ask you, and I want to be real with you.
If there was an R. Kelly concert, would I go?
Are you still listening to R. Kelly's music?
Yo, before you knocked on my door, I was hungry on my bed. Like, I don't see nothing wrong. I had to get one out. I was horny. Yeah.
5% of you kids been bored
over R. Kelly music.
Songs.
Right.
So
now,
it's like,
you know what's the bullshit about this shit?
Let's talk about it.
LGBTQP. They trying to put that in there.
What's the P?
Pedophilia.
Oh!
They working hard for that.
Oh, really?
Oh, they really, really are. So, if he goes down for this shit, what is he going down for?
Now, this is the thing, because a lot of the women, it would have to be, the only thing he could go down for, he could definitely go down for the physical abuse of the women. He's most certainly can go down for the sexual encounters with minor children.
Not if they put the P in it and that was legal.
No, here's the thing. Because it didn't because I don't know how the law works, but I'm assuming because they're now adults and they're still stating nothing that it was sensual, it was consensual.
No, they all stated it was consensual.
All of them said it was consensual,
right.
But what I'm saying is, so then what makes it an offendable charge? Like what?
Right.
So
the law
does state the law exactly. So
but now they put the P in it. There is no statutory rape no more.
Part would be the only thing where, regardless of whether or not the child or now adult woman is saying that she had consensual sex or not, per the law of the state, because every state has their own laws. Okay? All right. So certain states, a child could be emancipated at 16, 17. And now they're an adult.
They said it's not going to happen. Let me say the reason, the main reason why that shit would happen is because
people going so hard. But
and
I think them
like,
have the same
the people that has control over it are the people who are in it to win it. I'm gonna put it like that.
Build on that. Let's go. You want me to open up Pandora's box? Is that Pandora's box?
Nah, because I don't want to offend nobody.
I don't want to offend nobody either. But if you listen to this show, let us be clear. Neither one of us are representing our degrees. Neither one of us are representing our professions at this time. If you don't like something that we are about to say or the potential of it being something you don't like to hear, please for the sake of this next 10 minutes, log off and log back on in the next 10 minutes because if you're tuning on to this show, you're on it because you appreciate real shit. You know what I'm saying? And we're speaking from a personal opinion and view place. That's it. We're not representing an organization. We're not representing nothing. And so I still stand firm in my profession to stay because of the women that I represent that domestic violence is dead ass wrong, but that's not what we're talking about at this very second. So what are we talking about? Let's go. Go ahead.
I feel as if the people that has control of making the vote, whether the P is going to be added to the LGBTQ, they have the control, but those are the motherfuckers.
That's the thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like the fucking judge.
So then what does that do? What does that, and I know this ain't Sexuations related, however.
It is Sexuations related because it's sex related because we have children that are in fucking danger from these fucking
pedophiles.
Yes.
Okay, good, great. Now, so.
And that leads to unhealthy sex lives.
What is a pedophile if they added to that, if they added? Because
a person.
But a pedophile, okay, so if you're saying LGBTQP, which doesn't even make sense to that whole demographic.
Right.
Right? So.
Just somebody that is, they get aroused
by children,
right?
Negative.
Exactly.
That's not gonna happen.
Kill them all.
That's not gonna
bitches.
Happen. That's not gonna happen.
They bet. I really pray that it doesn't. And I'm not arguing that if it does happen, R. Kelly should be set free because he's still fucking wrong. Anybody who's on that shit, you're wrong. You're sick. You need fucking help and leave them fucking babies alone. That's what I did my thesis on, child sexual abuse. I called it "Don't touch that child" because that shit is wrong. But, right.
See, here's what so what do you want to see happen to R. Kelly? And then I want to get the poll of the people. While we're chiming in on this, y'all put in
what y'all want to see happen to R. Kelly? That's a good fucking question.
Because I want to know, what I want to see is, I want to see treatment. It's just like
that's what I think.
It's just like determining between jail or institutionalization. Right. Do they go to jail or do you send them to an institution? The man is clearly sick and also a victim himself. And I'm not justifying the behavior. Lord have mercy. If anybody send me a comment like that, I'm going to lose all of my marbles. I'm not justifying his behavior. What I'm saying is the man is a perpetrator due to the victimization. He's been victimized. He is reacting and responding in a way that he knows by what he's been through, his circumstances and experiences. That is what he's doing. It's not right. Was it right that it happened to him?
Not at all.
Because I bet you if he told anybody that a female was sexually assaulting him, most men, chauvinists at that, would be big.
Oh, you lucky.
Yes.
And so
shit. When you tell somebody that your sister, which already is incestuous, number one, that's
dead wrong, disgusting.
Dead wrong, okay, then it's somebody that you know that this is your sister, and so because it's a female, does that make it right? Do you overlook the fact that was his relative? He's been trained to be sick from that time,
and she was probably young when she did it, and he probably felt good to him, and that's why he like little girls that look like.
Right, but then who else do we not know about? Because they said he's been sexually assaulted by plenty families.
Right.
More than one.
And that's what y'all need to do a fucking documentary on the life of R. Kelly.
And that's
the childhood.
Right. I would like to
how did this come about?
Right, because I'm telling y'all, I heard the news today. They're saying that he's having anxiety attacks, and people were like, "Good for him, good for him, good for him. That's good for him. He shouldn't be touching on people's daughters."
Wow.
Yeah, he sure shouldn't. But one life is not more valuable than the other life. Yes, he should be persecuted in whatever way, but he also needs to be treated, and that's all I'm saying. So what they say on there, let's talk about it.
Right. Let's see what they're saying. He need a dick up the ass.
All right. Well, very well.
He might.
He might have already had one though, which is why he's doing some very the shit that he got them girls doing is so terrible that none of them talked about it.
I know. I wanted those details. That's a sick fucking side of my head though. I'm sorry.
That girl stepped in that room, and the color of the room is different. You could live through her eyes.
Yeah.
What kind of horror she experienced in that room. And so I can't imagine a man trying to make me have sex with an underage female. That's sick in itself.
Imagine you find out the little bitch is
13, 14. And you a whole 33. And he's telling you go down on her. This is my pet. That's some sick shit. Psychologically, I wouldn't even be able to perform. And so the fact that you're making me perform is incredible. Like, really? And then it's more than one party. It's more than the two.
And the thing is, people always say, yeah, they young, they young, they don't know no better. But what about the older ones that didn't know better? Just because they was weak, y'all know better.
Yeah, but you know what? They too are victims of something.
No, they did, because they had some real low self-esteem.
This girl, the one that was 33 years old, you done chased it. Most people, now let's be real. On the real side, what y'all said about her? She was a groupie. You was a fan, but what they call fans, groupies. You following him state to state. You buying front row tickets. You finally get to meet him and then get caught up, right? But does that make the behavior right? It doesn't justify the behavior.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
But she did get caught up. But he preys on the weak. You got to remember that too. So if he speaks to you and he sees that you don't have a strong family or backbone or structure, foundation around you, he's on it.
And
if he sees that he could tell you to pee in a freaking bucket in a corner,
he's going to do it.
Pee in a bucket in a corner. What you think is going to happen? And so he preys on the weak-minded. And so the person who's being victimized doesn't even know that this is what's happening. They use the term training. And so he's training you to be a victim, but because he's buying you.
I'm glad you mentioned that word. Keep going. Keep
this
going.
This is the words that they use.
Right, because now I got somewhere else to go about it.
Yeah, most people are like, she was wrong, but psychological abuse is very serious, and people don't understand that.
And they both of you are victims.
Victims of domestic violence leave 8 times out of 10 and still return to their abusers. You know, when I see the victims, when I interview victims, the thing that made them leave is the kids, because my child walked in and said, "Daddy, why you doing that to my mommy? Mommy, why you doing that to my daddy?" Or somebody got hurt. One of the kids got hurt. It's the kids. But 8 out of 10 times, the women return back to their abusers. And so psychological abuse is serious. So you can sit there and say, why did the 33-year-old woman not just leave? However, with the law states, these laws that they created, right? The same ones that incarcerate us for bullshit. We're going to talk about that on another show. Okay? The law don't state. The law is not saying if you're 33 years old and you're having consensual sex with a person, if he's manipulating you, it's against the law. That's not what the law states.
I don't think it should be against the law.
It's not against the law.
Because you got to be either stupid or smart.
Right. So, but
I know
but then
I'll piss on him. But I'm the type of motherfucker that I'm gonna piss on him, and he ain't gonna want nothing to do with me after, because I done fucking violated your ass.
But you would be kicked out of the harem.
I know. I don't want to be in that shit. I just want to piss in his face. I don't want none of that. I just want to piss in his face. What's up, Miss Jerry?
He can't control you.
No, he can't. Absolutely.
You have no place in the harem.
Right.
Now, let's talk about the ones that have these sexual STDs now. These STDs.
The herpes.
Oh my gosh. Only one of them said they got herpes. About 10 of them got it.
Because they all fucking in there.
All right. So
that's why they ain't going over there.
Right.
Shut up. I'm not going to say that. That was a fucked up thing to say.
What we talking about? What we talking about? Don't say that.
Nah, I can't say that.
Don't do it.
All right. Well, I will redirect this somewhere else.
Let's go.
Still along the line.
Yes.
When you was 14 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old, walking home from school, how many grown-ass men try to holler at you?
Plenty.
All of them.
Plenty.
All of them.
Plenty.
All of it. And then when you was a virgin, oh, she's a virgin. How old was you when you lost your virginity?
16.
I was 19. What was 16. It? Oh, she's a virgin. I could mold her. Yes. It's like training
her. Yes.
Oh, I could make her be the woman I want her to be, and
because emotional creatures.
And control.
Yeah. And men understand that because we are innately emotional creatures and nurturers. The virginity has been taught to us that it's something to be cherished, at least most of us. I don't know what virginity is to these girls these days.
I mean, it was for me, and that's why I waited so fucking long, and then
for me, 16 was long. Everybody had already lost theirs, and I was like the last.
Right, because when you were 16, everybody was having babies and getting abortions.
Exactly. The crazy shit is I lost it at 16 and then never had sex again until I was 18.
That's fucked up. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
That's fucked. You wasn't horny?
No, I think it was 17. I'm lying. But I waited. And I waited until I turned 16. Like, literally turned 16. Had sex. And it was a crazy experience. I didn't like it.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
Okay.
And so I waited again. I waited a whole year.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what the people saying? What they talking about?
He said 86% of the people that live in the United States have herpes.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah. So that's like... All right. So, if it's like 50 people on this floor, that means about 38.
Of them.
I'll say 38 because he said 86.
Yeah, 86. All right, so about 30, 36, 37, 38.
Yeah.
38 of them got it.
That's some shit.
Isn't it?
That's some shit. Especially living where we live in. It's
Damn.
fucking yeah. But right now, you know what I feel a way about though? Like, back to the hood nigga shit.
Let's talk.
How all these hood niggas that I done seen, they try to holler at me when I was little. I done seen them walking around with little girls. Girls that was babies to us, and they older than me, and now they having babies and shit. Like, how can one judge another for the same shit they doing? And this motherfucker got a whole lot of money, and you living in the projects with your mother.
But this is what I'm talking about. And so while everybody's pointing, when you point, you got fingers pointing back at you.
At for them bitches.
You understand? And so I get it. Yeah, he's wrong. Yeah, he's
it's
wrong.
It's a lot of wrong motherfuckers out here,
he's
too.
Wrong.
Dead
he's wrong.
And that don't make him less wrong either.
No, but he needs help.
He needs a lot of help.
He needs help. And so when they planning his obituary, God forbid, but I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there because I want to put some perspective on this shit. Everybody gonna be like, oh my God,
Kelly.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I mean, and all of that. You know what
all
I'm saying?
All that other shit having a big thing
but
outside of the Apollo.
Wrong is wrong. Mike was wrong. Mike been fucking them, having sex with them little boys, and y'all ain't say nothing. He was sold out the top. Y'all still moonwalking. You know what I'm saying?
Trying.
He did what Bill did. You know? So justice does need to prevail. However, he also needs help. That's all I'm saying.
That's the main thing.
I'm not saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So now, since we're on that,
yes. What did they say they want to see happen to him anyway? Did anybody say?
No, they didn't. Nobody
Only
said
one
anything.
person said he should get a dick up the ass. That's it. How nice.
How nice. I mean, I should too. I should too. Should you? I don't know.
That's it.
But boom. Now, on that standpoint, how about the other people in jail, like the rapists and the pedophiles? Do you feel as if they belong in jail, or do they belong in institutionalized to get help as well? Is it depending on the crime?
I feel like incarcerating a pedophile for 10 years.
He's going to come out and still do it.
Releasing him to the community, but because you put him on a list that he has to make himself known to his community,
right? He said, "What about
that he's
Catholic
a pedophile?" Doesn't make it right. It don't change shit because if you didn't heal him,
exactly.
If you didn't help him, if you didn't give him coping mechanisms and strategies to use alternatives to his desires as a pedophile, he's still gonna come out and be at public parks looking at little girls with their pleated skirts. Do girls even wear pleated skirts anymore? But anyway,
I don't know. They wear booty shorts
somewhere looking at somebody's daughter, okay,
or son.
And so because he gets 10 years doesn't change the nature of the man. And so y'all confused when he's now the second repeat offender.
He says jail time. That could have been my daughter, boo. That could have been anybody's daughter or son.
Absolutely.
But jail time is not going to rehabilitate a motherfucker.
Right. And so I think jail time too. However, so now, all right. But now listen to this. So if they give R. Kelly 7 years, unless they giving him life, you still run a risk. You see what I'm saying?
Because he's gonna come out.
Unless you change the law,
and marry one of them little bitches, or all of them little bitches, depending on what fucking.
Little bitches.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. I'm just saying.
No, you're right. That wasn't nice.
It's not, but it's okay.
Right,
so,
but
unless you're giving him life,
he's gonna come out and do it again.
So what difference it fucking make?
He's sick.
What difference it make if they lock him up for 10 years? If he's gonna get out and touch somebody else's daughter?
because he wants to and he cannot help himself.
And I'm not saying your answers are wrong. I'm just having my opinion. That's all I'm saying. All I want the law to do is make sense.
Right.
That's all I want the law to do. A lot of this law
makes sense
is
to
crazy.
Be fair.
Word. And so, because he comes out and puts his name on the list to all of the community boards in our area or in this district, does that make your daughter any less safe?
Nope.
Or any more
because she's
safe?
still going to go to that R. Kelly concert.
She's still a victim because his name is on it. It's just like people feel about orders of protection. It's a piece of paper. Unless you move and uproot and change with it, where the perpetrator cannot get to you, that piece of paper, it says you should not come within 150 feet of me and my children. However, when you hold up a piece of paper to a man that's enraged because you
gotta take that shit and rip it.
So let's have justifiable means to an end. You know what I'm saying? Let's have justifiable means to an end. Y'all asking, put him in jail for how long? And then what happens when he gets out? So what they saying? I want to know.
This dude says, Ambitious Ross says, blame the parents. They were fame hungry, money hungry, and turned the other cheek for the chance to make it. They sold their kids. Two out of the two. And this is what I feel the same way. I do. Because let me tell you something. First of all, if Michael Jackson were alive, I love him. I listen to his music still.
I still would too.
But I'm not taking my child to his fucking concert.
He's not going to the ranch. No, my child's not going to the ranch.
He's not getting on the stage. He's not calling my son on stage like, hey, come on stage. No. Right. I don't care if you know how to moonwalk, if you know how to sing or any of that. You're not going up there because at the end of the day, did R. Kelly ever have a fucking record label? What did he do for people's career but put them on his songs or make a song for him? That's maybe like a one hit.
They're looking at it like
he's there. He made it.
No, he has the platform to put people on. And so,
but really, who did he put on but Sparkle and then dropped it?
Right, and then raped her niece.
Right.
Or if you're not calling it rape, I mean, I don't know what people
took advantage of. I'm trying to say took advantage of.
Right.
Because I won't say that was rape because it was conceptual. Did you see that tape? No, he definitely did. But did you see the tape back in the day?
No. Wait, Sparkle's niece is the one he peed on?
Yeah, she pissed on him too.
Oh, really? That's interesting to know. We're going to have to talk about this after. Because this topic is very sensitive to people, and I don't want to offend nobody.
Some of the fathers are there, boss. He said you can't blame the parents. Why not? Vanity, why not? Let's speak on that. What's up, Keena?
What they say?
Boss says, where are the victims' fathers?
Some of the
fathers right there.
The father was the one that was taken to, his wife took him to R. Kelly's show for his birthday.
Right.
My thing is this, okay, if we're gonna say, so let's break it down. When you say blame the parents, let's talk about it so that people understand your perspective, because everybody has the right to their opinion. So let's put some perspective on the opinions. You're saying blame the parents. Why?
He said you still allow your child over his studio. Absolutely.
And see, that's what I found interesting. So the one little girl, she said, the wife took the husband, the one that was throwing the rocks at the window. Yeah. All right. So she took her husband to R. Kelly concert for his birthday. R. Kelly pulls the little girl on stage. After that, they exchanged numbers. But now the little girl is talking to him on sidebar, right?
How did he get his number?
Right, and then goes to the hotel. Now, they said they go to the hotel for their daughter. He's not letting her come downstairs. Now, they go to the manager like, yo, I got a minor child upstairs with this man. Bring me my goddamn
fucking cop.
First of all, yo, I want to talk about
it.
Oh my gosh. I get it though. It's hard because they in the limelight, and so you have to be careful about your approach. I'm just saying, ain't no fucking security, ain't no TV, ain't no manager. You gonna have to fucking lock me up. Work. And I don't even have no daughters. All I'm saying is I'm coming. You fucking
coming
crazy.
Through the window, anything. There's no way.
You're gonna have to lock me. You're gonna have to lock me up. But I'm not blaming the parent. Maybe you looking at it from a different perspective. Okay, so now let's continue to talk about it. So now they go to the management. Management has the little girl come downstairs. When the little girl comes downstairs, she's like, y'all ruined it for me. They like, what happened? Oh, he's giving me an opportunity. He told me to come and audition because he's going out of town. Now, in the mind of an adult, if your kid comes and tells you that, my kid come and tell me that, fuck out of here.
How you audition in the motherfucking hotel room?
Right. And why I couldn't be here? Your responsibility to me as a parent is to inform me.
You are a minor.
Your responsibility is to inform me. And I'm not blaming the parent. I'm just walking through the steps.
She couldn't sign no paper. She couldn't do nothing without the signature of her parent.
But check this out. They said, yo, what's wrong with this dude? And they knew, they in the gut was like, nah, something is off with that. But the little girl was like, no, but
she made it seem innocent.
My career. And I get that because you want to be there for your kids. You want to help them develop in whatever areas that they want to be developed, and you want to see them flourish and fly. I get it. So it's a two-way street. I'm not sitting here totally blaming the family, and I'm not 100%.
It's not 100% blame on, everybody. I see they all fucked up one way or another.
Yeah, because
the kids, the parents,
like,
and him.
It's like, all right, so now that was the first situation. But then it was a second occurrence, and then a third, and then a fourth, and then now she's gone. So I'm like, well,
3 years. And she don't even got a background vocal or none of his song.
Nothing. And I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for the little girl. This man lied to her. And it's like, oh man, it's like, but I feel bad for the parents too, because here's the thing.
That's my baby.
That's my baby, yo. Like,
that's the only thing that's gonna make me
man.
Forget that I have a future.
Yo, I feel so like I can't even imagine, but this is the crazy twist to it. It's like,
hey, Jahida.
Did you see the other mother? She went and got her daughter. She
I
was
respect
like,
it.
what?
And then
she
the daughter
started
back 3 years
praying.
later.
She started praying like, oh my God, I just need my daughter.
She knew that her daughter was
said, Mommy, come back at 6 o'clock. She came back at 6 o'clock.
And she left.
She was like, no, they called the police. If you don't leave the premises, we
oh right, they called her in the office, but then she came back.
But then she came back, and guess what? The daughter walked out. So it's like you have to come to a point, and I guess we are so culturally, as a culture, we're easily swayed into things. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
mostly money.
Money. It's sad.
Money. So they say money. I thought sex was
evil.
I thought it was sex, but evidently people take money over sex. I rather sex.
And so I feel like our responsibility to our children, right? Like how do we prepare our kids to ward off other sick cycles? Because R. Kelly is just a known psycho that's amongst us. Imagine all of the pedophiles amongst us that we don't know about.
You know
that
we have something in this building.
Word.
Because I posted something and like 2-3 hours later somebody took the shit down.
I'm just saying, like, it's sad and it's scary, man. But we gotta prepare our babies. We gotta prepare ourselves, man. We gotta prepare ourselves for the impossible. The impossible is possible at any moment, man. And it's like the kids don't have shit now. Like, it's sad and it sickens my soul. Like, I remember going to Empire. I remember coming up here to go to Skate Key. My mother didn't even know I was
Too Much
coming to
Not
Skate
Enough,
Key.
the shit on 42nd.
I didn't go to that, but I'm just,
I think that's what it was called. Too Much Is Not
Much Is
Enough.
Not Enough.
The arcade on 42nd.
I don't know.
Something like that.
The point is, we had shit to do.
We had mad shit to do.
You know, we was in Girl Scouts when Girl Scouts was Girl Scouts. Now they want girls to be in Boy Scouts. I can't, and that's why shit is all crazy. Because
that's a whole nother day. That's a whole nother day, girl.
Interfering with the natural order of things, and when you interfere with the natural order of things,
it's nothing but
disaster
destruction to come.
Exactly, yo.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why do you want your daughter to be a Boy Scout?
Did you see the shit I posted
Yo.
on my page with the morning show, like promoting this little 10-year-old boy as a drag queen? He's doing a whole runway walk, looking like a motherfucking Britney Spears with makeup on, like all of that, and they was clapping, and I'm like, really, America? What the fuck?
It's incredible.
It's sickening and it's sad. And like you said, we have to fucking protect our babies.
It's sad, man. And it's like, I ain't blaming them parents, because if I put myself for 2 seconds in their shoes, that shit is heart-wrenching. Like, imagine you can't get to your kid, man. Like, that's the part of it with Kels that got me, like, my stomach hurt. Because it's like, yo.
That's too much control.
Just send the babies home, man.
Or, you know, at least
let them call their parents.
Right. Don't keep them away, like, total control, because that's their fucking parents. You got kids.
Yo, I am.
Oh, but wait.
Yes, go. I was so forced out watching it. I was disturbed. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I want to know, does he have, I don't know if they touch base on this, but does he have
a daughter?
No, any rights to his children? Like, can he see them?
He don't pay child support. He has rights. Andrea didn't cut him off. And I don't know how many other kids he got. He cut her off.
Yeah, I see that.
And that's a part of the mind control, too.
Control shit, yeah.
And so, but it's like, when I watched the show, I was so conflicted with my feelings, because it's like a part of me just did not want to believe that. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm being transparent as hell. I did not want to believe this shit. But the more I kept watching it, I can't. I was just like, yo, they cannot be lying. Like the thing about it that made me know that they weren't lying is because when they relived it verbally, you could see it in their reactions. Like, that shit happened, yo. Like, imagine what was going on. And it's so terrible that not one of them described it specifically.
Right. None of them.
And the thought of it for all of them made them cry.
Yeah. And choke when they spit.
Yo, what the fuck was going on in there, man?
What did he really, really do?
Yo, that's crazy. And so,
I came from when I was watching it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But most of the time I had to put it down because I was like, really, nigga?
I know!
Like, really, nigga?
Kels!
And you know what? You're not supposed to use the N-word on this show, but that's some nigga shit to do.
Nigga.
So I cannot even, like, I love your music, I respect it and appreciate it, but I cannot respect you as a man. And it is what it is. So there, you are a nigga. Really, nigga?
Really? That's crazy.
Let's see what these people say.
Yeah.
Ambitious Ross said, nigga, everybody dead. He said, nigga.
That's how I feel. Mine. You ain't gonna have my baby. No fucking
right.
Crazy.
He said, fucking everything up.
Everything.
Let the police come.
Everything.
Ain't no one leaving this hotel till I get my daughter.
Everything.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly.
And
that's the fucking spirit.
But the one who the mother was throwing the rocks, her pops looked like he got it in him.
The big nigga, right?
But I guess it's because it's so much limelight now.
Right, because he should have never let his baby girl on the fucking stage.
Yeah,
no, you can't. And then they made the
now.
fucking threat mad on. They made a threat on TV.
But see, I wouldn't even got on TV. We would have went past that because, nigga.
You know they gotta check for it though.
I don't know, and I don't even want to think of that.
You know they did.
All I know is
because they wouldn't have done it.
All I know is Kelly. You know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm never going to say never not mine. I won't say that. All I'm saying is, what I can say is,
I will beat your ass. Fuck beating your ass. I'm going to take a knife.
I'm coming.
I'm going to be very strategic about it.
Go ahead.
I will be very fucking strategic about this
shit.
Because I'm a torturer. You know what I mean? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to torture you.
Wu-Tang Clan style?
Not even my style. No, I'm dead serious. I will have you saw a motherfucking law-abiding citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he did it too fast. He did it in one day. I would have chopped a piece of his body off one day at a time, type shit, and then mad slices. But you're gonna live to remember this. You ain't gonna have a dick. You ain't gonna have a lot of shit. But I'm gonna torture your ass, and I'm gonna bust nuts while I torture it, because it's gonna feel so good to me. No, I'm dead serious. I know it's gonna, because I'm protecting my baby, and it's gonna feel so good that I might sit on a motherfucker while I'm cutting him and beat off.
The whole time I was like, fuck them cameras. You right? I cannot imagine being right there. So you
right there.
You can touch them. You can touch them. And I can't get in there. I can't say. I don't know. I I just feel like, I don't know, man. Fuck them cameras. Turn them cameras off.
Man, listen.
Off. Fuck that. No, man. And my daughter's in there. I don't know.
After 3 years?
Man, I can't even imagine. Yo, I felt that mother's pain, but I just can't say I was.
She was smiling too much for me. I'm going in there. It's something. I'm trying to set the whole place on fire. Something.
I'm going to fire y'all.
If I can't get in, y'all coming out.
Word. Something. So, yeah, but I just felt like, you know what else I felt like? I just feel like, we put a lot of energy. I was so torn the whole thing for so many reasons. As a parent, as a professional, as, like, I just looked at it like, if we put, I just felt like I just looked at it like, okay, yes, he's wrong. Yes, this situation is definitely real. But I just feel like if we put that same energy, so now that we got this, and let's hope that justice is going to be served and come out of this. Now, how do we move forward as a people to see the same justice for us? You know what I'm saying? I just want us to be, I want us to go so hard for shit that matter all over across the board. Like, people going this hard, and I just
to shut down his concerts.
This is what I'm saying. When we got a whole president.
We powerful.
The president of the United States.
How is he alive?
The president of the United States has a fucking immigrant wife. The president of the United States talking about grabbing pussies. And I'm just saying, we need to apply same pressure, same energy, same all that. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we have power. We have economic power. We have fucking numbers. We outnumber them.
Totally.
I just need us to apply I just need us to apply this shit when it matters, because if we went this hard for us, God,
we'll be unstoppable.
We the greatest people ever.
But however, we are against each other, and that's the fucking problem.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why I felt like it's right to expose him, but I could just imagine how they looking at, like, you ain't gotta do shit. Let them get them. They gonna get each other. Look how bad we did Bill Cosby. Like,
oh my God.
Yo, I feel, and I guess I don't know if it's the social worker part side of me, is it the mother in me? I don't know, but I just be feeling torn sometimes, because I feel like it's like with Bill Cosby, I felt like now this is so, oh boy, I hate having these conversations because I get so emotional. Like, y'all got paid. Look how many. Oh my God! All I'm saying is
it took the 50 years. You say it took the 50 years to say this nigga fucked me when I was asleep. That's what you saying?
And we went mad hard and assassinated his character to the point where we want to
after
take his
50
star
years.
We want to take his star and pull it up out of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We want to decredit him and all of that. We was willing to chop his whole fucking head off as a people and discredit all the work that he's done to all of the black institutions. We didn't know about HBCUs before it was a fucking Bill Cosby, yo. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. Yes, he's wrong. Yes, justice to be served. But at the end of the day, you don't discredit everything about a person.
Right, just because he did that one thing.
And so as a black man, if you got arrested and you did your time and you served your time, right? Now, do we discredit every good thing you ever done?
Absolutely not.
What is the message that we sending, right?
They try to.
And so, what better way to tear us down than to let us do it? And that's how they feel about us in our own communities. You don't need to police them people. They gonna police themselves. Because if they don't like the other one, they just gonna kill his ass.
That's how the KKK
feel.
Why we gotta kill them when they kill each other?
All right. That's all I'm saying. And so, yeah, he's wrong. All that shit. All that. All I'm saying is we need to apply the same energy to other areas of effectiveness for us as a people. And that's where I'm at. It's Sexuations.
Yes. We out here.
We fucking weird, y'all.
All right, let's read some more comments because this shit is getting deep. We probably ain't
Man, I do need a drink.
I told you. It's just a little bit.
I need a drink. Word.
That's very a little bit.
This is too much for my mind to conceptualize, man.
You better pour some more, yo. And put the top back
over. I want to hear that note right there.
All right. Ambitious Ross said, exactly. No matter what, a parent has to be the eyes the kids doesn't have. Exactly. Even if they ruin the kids' feelings.
Word.
child angry at me, then happy ruined. Why? Because now you're teaching your child something. Get that tap so it can stay bubbly. Right, you're teaching your fucking child. First of all, you ain't gonna be no spoiled brat. I'm the parent. I know what's best for you, even though you do. And now look what the fuck they at. You know what I mean? Not still saying that. Not saying it's wrong. I mean, not saying it's right. But that's what it is. He said, I feel bad for the fans. Don't feel bad for me. Because I still got that shit on YouTube. I got a bunch of the CDs. On my little house, she got all R. Kelly CDs.
I do too. Like,
so
it's like,
don't feel bad for me because I'm gonna still listen to the.
I just feel like you liked it. You was in love. I mean, I don't know. I'm torn with that, with the music, man. I'm gonna just keep it all the way a buck as a professional. All that.
Don't think about it on a professional level.
Yo, I'm not listening to. So are all the DJs? Is Funk Flex not playing Kels? Is Envy not playing Kels?
I don't listen to the radio.
So when you go to the part, when your next wedding, Step in the Name of Love is not coming on? Like, when you get married? Right. I'm just saying, are we just...
I want to hear Forever and Never and Never. That's my song. I want to hear that.
Sex in the Kitchen was my favorite.
How about Greatest Sex I Ever Had?
Oh my God. You know what else?
Yo, I have...
Oh my God.
Yo,
Raindrops. A lot of people, that was off the Chocolate Factory.
Right. So how it go?
Oh my God. I'll play it.
Because that was my CD.
I'm going to play it for you after this.
And boom!
What?
Chocolate Factory.
What happened?
My favorite song.
What?
That's why I love the word woman.
But, so now when they started breaking down the songs, and I was like, wow.
But what about the woman's song? He didn't say he loved little girls. He said he loved women. And he killed that shit.
He killed that shit.
He killed everything when a woman's fed up. Y'all gotta get rid of when a woman's fed up.
No, I'm not getting rid of that one.
Because that right there.
That shit gave me.
That
shit empowered me. Like,
many times for many relationships.
It empowered me.
Fuck out of here.
I don't know.
Say you still wrong, but you don't take away his talent. He is the king of R&B. I don't give a fuck who feels anything differently. That's my opinion. I'll piss on his face if he let me, but I won't be a part of his cult. But yeah, when a woman's fed up,
I'm not being a part of no harem.
But would you piss on his face?
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Would you piss on his face though?
I probably would now. Now I would. Now. But here's the thing.
He got.
All I'm gonna say is this. I think for me. Okay, so you tell me after watching all of this, what would have been the thing that happened that made you walk away? Would it have been the time he said pee in a bucket? Would it have been the time you walked in a room and it's a threesome with 13-year-olds? Would it have been what was the other things they were saying happened? Would it have been the first time who else got hit? Who else is being physically? Okay. How many of them was physically abused though? Because not everybody admits to that. Right.
It was like 2 or 3.
All right. So at what point?
Before the
but my thing is because a lot of women, I've taken some bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you what
I've taken some bullshit. Let's talk about it.
I've taken a lot of bullshit too, and this is what I would have took from R. Kelly. Right? You could sit there and try to control me in bed. I like that shit. I will call you daddy. I will submit to you as long as you got that big king size snickerdoll. He got that shit.
All right, but at what point is it like, you know what?
But that's the only place you can control me. That whole going out, don't look at nobody. Nigga, what? I know mad people. I gotta say hi to my peoples. Who the fuck are you? Just because you got good dick, ain't that good. Ain't that big.
So that means you would have cut it off early then.
It
seems like the first phase of his training is to isolate.
Right. Get you in that box.
Now
I don't like a box.
I don't like a box neither. So I'm just
and don't get me wrong.
I was just looking at it because I want to be able to say objectively, like, you know what? This shit can happen to anybody.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? It's not one of us is exempt from the possibility of being a victim of domestic violence or being sexually assaulted, right? But at what point do you be like, you know what?
Enough is enough.
Yeah, because
that
for each of them,
line.
for all of the women, their breaking points were all different. You see what I'm saying? For the girl, who was it? The girl that has the herpes, she seems to have been fed up early and quick. She got out real
I feel
quick.
like she was just after that bread real fast.
Right, quick.
Because everybody knew about what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. But then the 33-year-old, she kind of got out quick too.
But she kept going back.
Because you know what? Here's the thing. He's good at his craft. Because she said she was messing with him for years, and it wasn't until he moved her into his house that he started that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So people can always be like, not me, and people kill me.
And by then she already in love.
That's talking about not me. You don't know, because you know what? He didn't show face. And this is the thing. A lot of dudes be sending their representatives, and no bashment to none of the fellas listening. I'm just saying, y'all know what we saying is absolutely real. Either you know a creep or heard of a creep in the past. When you meet some dudes, they send their representatives. And what I mean by that is, it's not the actual individual. It's the one that's, oh, he's so nice. He want to really be interested in your birthday and how many brothers you got and meeting your mama and your daddy.
Oh, it be the one like, yo, who's shorty? Go tell her some good shit about me.
Yeah.
So she could like me. And
then that shit get old. And then slowly but surely, the real individuals start creeping out.
Because you cannot
keep up the facade for so long. Right.
But he was able to do that with her because he was doing that with her.
But he had so many other women.
Right. He could be regular with everybody else, and he could live out a different character
with each of them.
Exactly.
Wow.
Big shouts how easy.
Just big shouts to Just Hilarious, man. Wow.
Okay.
So what they saying?
Hey, Ken. David Chappelle knows what he really did. I'm gonna piss on you. That shit was funny. I can't front. Wait, let me ask you. I'm sorry. No, but like that ass. You ever pissed on a nigga?
No.
Have you ever got pissed on?
No.
No. Would you ever piss on a nigga?
I'm not into that. That's not my zhuzh.
Wow.
I'm funny about my bed. I'm funny about.
Hey, Mark. No, you ain't gotta do it in the bed.
I'm kind of corny with certain shit. Listen. I don't know. I think excretions just belong in the toilet to me. But I mean, some people get off. I got family members that be like, "This shit is what I do," and I'm not mad. And I don't judge nobody.
You don't do it in the bed.
I don't know where you pee on somebody at.
You gotta put a towel on the floor.
I don't like the smell of piss. And
that's why you gotta mop it up right after. Put the towel on the floor.
Okay, go ahead.
Put the towel on the floor.
Clearly you've done this. Let's talk. Clearly you've been here. Clearly somebody has had a rain shower. Let's talk.
Or showered. Okay. You gotta put the towel on the floor.
Okay.
The person that's gonna be the pissy will lay on the floor.
And the pisser
is gonna sit over and say,
so when you pee on somebody, are you really like, because you know it's different for men, outies, and
you gotta concentrate.
So now you gotta stand over somebody.
Or you can squat.
And piss on them. Here's my question, more than anything about how it's done. What is the gratification that you receive from being pissed on, being the pissy, and also being the pisser? What is the gratification?
Yeah, I did that. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it. Sometimes that's good enough.
Just to say, yeah, I did that?
I mean, it's a power.
So, like, do you get up and mop right away?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna get in the shower first. Or he gonna.
It's like,
but
hot.
definitely.
Like
but you have to get it. We got hardwood floors. You can't let it seep in.
You ain't did this with nobody that been drinking all night. Cause I'm just thinking about the smell of the piss. See, for me,
if you drinking, you're not gonna smell it either. But that wasn't the case either.
It's just mental. It's like, do you drink enough water? What does your piss smell like? Is it very urine?
I mean, if you suck that nigga sperm out his dick, and then you should know that this shit is clean. If he's eating your pussy and it's good.
Sperm and piss is two different
I know, but still in all, you are what you eat. And if it's clean, it's clean. Just as different systems. Okay. If her pussy's clean, she got, that's my science.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it, though. Here's the thing. You're very open-minded, and I love this about you. Because I think in a lot of ways I'm very close-minded. Even in my freakishness, I still am. I'm definitely a freak. However, I'm very close-minded to certain things. My mind is very powerful, and my mind will talk me out of a lot of things. For me, I've already processed that urine smells. I don't want the smell of it in my clothes or on my floor. I'm already turned off. I can't even imagine you pissing on me. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's hot. It stink.
Cover your face.
It's
I don't know. It's not
who
like.
Who made this up? Who made up rain showers? Who made this up? Golden showers. Who made this up?
Let's Google it one day. Let's do some research.
Yes. And to the listeners of Sexuations, if you find out or you know right now, please send us the information. Who created golden showers? I need to know because I need them in the cell right next to Kel's. I need you in the cell with Kelly.
Yo, since I was little though, I mean not little, but like, I started fucking when I was 19. So I say, since I was like 20, I've been asked to piss on.
So you've been asked to be the pisser?
Of course.
But not to be the pissy?
Once.
Who you fucking with?
I like nasty motherfuckers.
No, I just want to meet some of these dudes. Like, I just want to know, like, why? I've never met a man that said they want me to piss on them. Ever.
You should read my text messages, bro.
I think I've just never had it done. What are they saying? Scroll up because I want to see what the people's got to say.
Okay. All right.
Damn, they got a lot to say.
Okay, Bill Cosby's a scumbag. DJ Envy took all his music out his laptop. Oh, wow.
I know.
Bill Cosby is a scumbag.
Look how quick y'all flip on. You ain't no fucking loyalty. Look how quick y'all flip quick.
All right. Ty Weezy said, I'm not mad. Don't want to hear no more. Okay. I need a drink.
Subject, man.
Yeah, I need a drink here and your ladies. I need a drink here and okay. The president of the United States is a creep and autistic son. It has an autistic son. Is not in any scene. I know that's right, Cam.
That's what I'm saying.
You're crazy but real. Who the fuck is crazy?
Which one of us? Who said
Danny JJB said we crazy. What the fuck is your definition of crazy, yo?
What's your definition of normal?
Right.
I haven't met a normal
How about
person
this?
yet.
Who has the right to say what the definition of crazy and normal is?
I have not met a person who's been able to honestly define normal to me yet. I understand the sense of normalcy. However, I don't know very many normal people. We all got
some tweaks in us, right?
Yeah, man. All of us.
And if you don't, then you're crazy.
I felt bad for not immediately feeling bad when I first started watching the show. I was like, why, Carol?
I thought I was gonna watch
I'm gonna tell you how everybody was affected because I was scrolling through the timelines and it was some people.
It was quiet, right?
Oh yeah, but for the most part, it was crickets. People was confused. They didn't know how to feel, and I was one of those people. I felt bad for not immediately feeling. I was like, damn. Like, and then they make.
As I kept watching, I was like, I already made my thing. I was like.
I was like, damn.
And I went to YouTube and I was putting on. It's a remission.
And it wasn't an immediate buy-in for me. It was like I almost wanted to turn the channel because I didn't want to see no more.
Because you love him so much.
It's not even that.
Music.
Nah, it's not even that. I was torn between. I felt torn, and I felt like, damn, how can I be torn as a professional? Like, oh my God, I felt like. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. Anyway,
they said we
I wish I could see what she just did over. She always trying to get me wasted, man.
No, I'm just trying to get you tipsy tonight.
And I gotta go to work tomorrow.
That's why it's always tipsy.
Tomorrow morning, she's gonna be in her bed while I'm at work.
work, I get 2 or 3. Never 1 though, because that's not enough for me. But she ain't even halfway through. So, and the thing what we drinking right now, you gonna wake up not feeling shit. So, drink that shit. It's Friday.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
All right, so let's talk about
Hold on, wait.
All right,
let's see. Yeah, we got mad. It's a good feeling. I'm not into golden showers. All right now.
I know.
This nigga said I could piss on him any day. Psh, psh, psh. Do I like to get that for? I didn't say get it. Give it. Okay. All right. Whoever you are, Mr. Chanel Brown, don't ask me about my likes and dislikes. You will never know. But you can watch the show. He said you like to get that for real. Where do you like it at? Like I guess he's trying to beat off or some shit like that. Start from the beginning of the show and see what we said about being sex objects. Boom. Next. If I'm into women, she could do anything she wants to me. You nasty. You like them nasty.
We butt plugging too? I bet you they gonna say no.
Wait, and does he want to butt plug?
Mm-hmm. You letting somebody stick their fingers? They was talking about this on the morning show.
Vanity, would you allow that woman to fuck you in the ass? You said anything.
No, to stick her fingers in his booty hole.
Have you ever stuck your fingers in a nigga's booty
hole?
Oh,
God, you're going to make the viewers turn because they're going to think I'm so boring.
You never did?
Nope. I don't mess with dudes that will allow it.
Because you think they suspect?
No, because I don't mess with dudes that allow that. Like, they be like, fuck out of here. And maybe they could be suspect. Maybe that in itself is suspect. I don't know. But I've never been... If I even get close to anybody that I've ever dealt with's butt...
I've stuck a nigga in the ass before.
With your fingers?
Yeah.
And he allowed it?
He allowed it. Let me see how many. No, I remember one. You know what's crazy?
Maybe because I just didn't try it, so I don't know what they
It's emasculating.
It is, but most men, I mean, even the touch of their butt, they be like, all right.
Back up.
Yeah, wait, now hold up. I don't know what you're trying.
I've done it, though. I've done it a few times. And to be honest, it's just something that actually feels good about it. Even though
to do it?
Yes, I came faster.
There it goes again.
That's me and I got my own issues. Yeah,
and I do too. I'm a head case, and so
I'm open-minded though. Like I would try anything on this one.
Like after that,
I'm not doing that. I'm going right to the back when I wash my head. Why would you smell your fingers after it's been in somebody's booty hole? Yo, do y'all niggas be smelling y'all fingers after y'all fucking
yes, they do.
They y'all be smelling y'all fingers.
They do.
Sticking in a female's butt.
They smell their fingers for everything. Yes, they do. I wish they alive. Would they say yes? They say yes.
One dude Van Lee said yes.
Yes, they smell their fingers, even if it's
does it turn you on though?
Yes, it does turn them on. Yes, it turns them on. Men smell their fingers. If you think you ever had a finger up your pum pum and the men
but what my ass?
I don't know, but I know they smell their fingers.
I know they do that. That's like the tester.
I don't know. I've had that done. That I have had done, and it feels great though. But like. I don't know, not the finger part. The mouth part does feel good. See,
you
because
never had a finger in your ass?
I have had a finger in my ass. Here's the thing. I've also had unmanicured fingers. Because you have to keep your shit manicured, right? Because that hurts. Yes. And so let's talk about this is twerks and verse.
This is why I don't understand how women be bisexual, lesbian, but they having them long acrylic nails.
And this is why I wouldn't try it because my nails are always done and I can't imagine having a shit curd in the middle of my nail and I can't get it out. Or my fingers smelling like...
I was more talking about how I was going to feel while digging inside of my ass. Oh, yes, Pop. Good. That's what I was thinking about. Nails inside of my coop. On my butt. Like, oh my, that shit hurts. That shit hurts.
Yes,
and a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to finger pop. We're gonna have a
have to have. Oh man, finger popping 101.
Because let me tell you, it's very important. Everyone, I believe every woman has the possibility to squirt. All right, drink that shit. You cute. I need come visit. I see you in a minute.
Oh man,
I need to come visit. I'm gonna translate. Whatever. That's not nice, right? Whatever. That's a stripper. He's not a stripper, but that's the He said yes. Oh, he likes it.
He likes the finger in the booty.
Yeah.
And listen. It seems that many men do.
They do. You know why?
I think Envy likes his ass ate, and so does. I listen to the.
It's more. It feels better to them than it does to us.
But here's the thing.
It feels so good to us, though. So why would you not? If I was a man, just because they say that's a gay. I say gay act is not gay because you letting a female do it to you, and that's not the definition of gay. It might be considered a gay act. Because it is different, but it's not gay if you letting a female lick in your butthole. You know what I mean? You just like that shit. And, to be honest, I respect the man more if he say, yeah, I like that shit, just don't stick that on me. Or I like it, but just by a woman, because you are in touch with your sexual side. And you know what you like, and you know what you don't like, and you know what you could take and what you could give. I need to know that.
I need you to file your nails. That's what I
need. Mine? Oh, the guy.
Yeah. I need your nails filed. I don't need no rickety nails, no sharp nails.
Yeah, don't put no nails. And you ever. That's why you said it. Yeah, that shit hurts.
It does hurt. Because I know. Yeah, it hurts like hell. And I don't like it. And I don't want it ever again in life. Never. Thanks.
A lot of men like that, but they won't say nothing about it.
Most people don't. That's why
they
are here.
Right, and because they're afraid that they're going to be judged and looked at as gay. However, if we share the sexual education of it all and show the goods and bads. Yo, do y'all know, like we spoke about before, we could come out of our booties.
Yeah.
Especially a man. A man will come out their ass harder than we could ever.
No, it's not true. Have you ever come from your ass?
Probably a long time ago.
Whoa.
It's been a
It's something, honey.
You think I could... Remember I said I had prostate?
Before I knew that I knew 100% that you can, I was like, did I just come out of my ass?
I knew it because I had a
couple of times I was like, oh my God, I think I just came.
I want some anal.
Yeah, right now?
Huh?
Really?
What?
You just, out of nowhere, just was like, yeah, want some anal. Just like that, huh?
Oh, I thought that was in my head.
No, that was very much out loud. That was very much out loud. Thanks. So, yeah.
Yeah, you better eat your girl butthole.
That feels amazing. You like getting your toes sucked?
I do.
It feels
I mean, all right. I would try to fight it.
Why?
Because it feels too good and I feel too fucking vulnerable. I don't like being vulnerable. I like to hold my gangster shit.
Really? So you gonna let somebody suck on your whole ass, but that's
a whole, like, that's mad ticklish. I mean, like, look. My confused ass.
That's how it starts. God damn. Next
He
thing
said
you
she
some handcuffs.
Huh?
No, but go ahead.
What'd you say?
No.
What'd you say about handcuffs?
Look.
I got handcuffs.
I know.
In my goodie bag. Oh, guess what?
What?
We'll talk about that later.
Alright, good.
Should we talk about... Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So now, alright. So we talked about cows.
We only got 15 minutes left. So we can't even get all into it. So what we can do is like some like a twerking verse.
All right.
So
let's give them the sex fact about breaking off the penis being broke. Penile fractures is what they call it. Penile fractures. Go on and talk about it.
All right, so boom. Fellas, if you ever broke your dick during sex. No, for real, because it really can happen.
You can break your penis.
Yeah, it's called, like
Here's
she
the thing,
says,
is it fractured? Okay, here's what I want to know. If you break your penis, can it fix itself?
No, it's going to fix itself.
Come on, let's talk about it, because I got
it says,
all
right, once you hurt, if you do
read it.
No, I'm going to answer your question first.
Okay.
If you do hurt your dick like that, you know, and they said it could actually sound...
I'm sorry, what does it say?
Hey, Mo. Nah, but for real, if you break your dick from fucking too hard, you know what I mean? The fastest way to get through that pain is the simplest way. Ice, sleeping, and I don't know, it says drinking cranberry juice. I don't know exactly what effect cranberry juice has to do with it, but that's what the fucking research says. And then they said if the pain persists or doesn't weaken after 3 days, they said go to the hospital.
Go to the hospital.
I said, bitch, you better run. Fix your dick.
Oh my God. That's what you said?
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you?
So you're not going to read this?
Not
so much? Because here's the thing. It says there are sponge-like tubes in the tissue of the penis. I thought it was a muscle. We're learning. Okay.
And now the whole thing ain't a muscle because you know when it's soft, it's still a lot of piece there. It's a lot of tissue there. It's just that when it grows, it gets hard.
That's the blood. Going
yeah, so it gets bigger and it's still tissue, but it's more that.
How was it? Do it again.
No, do like that. Yo, I need to stop it. Because we're talking sexuations.
This is Sexuations, though. So let's talk about it.
It's like my pierced a part of my brain that makes me extra horny.
And you was already to the 10th
So just imagine what I'm going through right now.
Here's the thing. I never experienced this, but it says doggy style is one of the ways that you can break your penis.
They said missionary and
riding. Yeah. Your woman riding you too hard, jerking all over the place, and she can break your whole penis.
And especially if she isn't wet and y'all doing it too hard, and like what it is that it hits the pelvic bone.
And it breaks it.
Yeah, because when you and then there's like a bone right there. Imagine forcing yourself, boom, boom, regular, like knocking on somebody's door, and all of a sudden you just boom, and you're gonna break your fucking wrist. Yeah. Same thing with a dick, and the dick is smaller, but the bone is the bone still strong.
So, fellas, how many of you out there ever broke your penis? We want to know.
I want to know, and I want to know stories. We're gonna get back to this topic next week.
We will resume with this topic.
We got in on R. Kelly, but you know what? We needed to because this is what Sexuations is about, and this is a real situation. Everybody's talking about it.
It's a right to be honest about your feelings. Don't just say how you think people want to hear you feel. Be real. Like, I was torn. I'm being real about that. And I'm a parent. But I know if it was my kid in there, I know what my instincts are telling me what I would have done. I could say that 100%. Thank you, Paul.
Those sisters popping, y'all.
I wish they could see them. Oh, all right. Yeah, so thank you.
I'm gonna put it in this air.
So I just felt like people need to really be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest. Don't say things that you think people want to hear you say. It's a right to have an opinion that is against what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, don't jump on the bandwagon.
It's alright if you still gonna listen to the music.
Be an individual.
Right. Who's gonna kill you? They're gonna come and turn your radio off? I'm not gonna do that. Because
best believe if I hear somebody across the building from me playing my favorite R. Kelly song, I don't know which one is my favorite till this day because he has so many. But if I hear, I Believe I Can Fly No More, I'm mad annoyed with that. We heard it so much.
And here's the thing,
I'm gonna sing with it.
But my thing is, if I am listening to that, I don't want you judging me. Because just because I'm listening to his music don't mean I agree with his behavior.
Right. And
I like music. I like music. I genuinely like music. I've seen R. Kelly sing a conversation and sing that shit. And it sounds like he could win an award for it. Like, he is talented. He's gifted in a way. God gave him a gift to use his voice. And the devil was the angel of music before he was sent to the pits of hell. And so, let's not get it fucked up, okay? Let's not. All right? And so, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to keep touching on it. All I'm saying is be transparent, be real, you know, be honest. Be honest. It's a right to have an opinion. Right. The thing is that everybody jumping on a bandwagon is mad corny to me. Like, yes, he's wrong, period. If that's how you feel, great. But now everybody, I don't like his music no more. No, you liked his music yesterday. And you still love it, right? You liked it yesterday. Can't help it. It was alright yesterday, too. And even our opinions, y'all mean this is our opinions. And y'all all laughed at Trapped in the Closet. It's here. All of y'all. Y'all don't have to agree with us either. This is just what we talking about. But that don't mean that y'all wrong, and that don't mean we wrong. Right. It's all about opinions. Right. You know what I mean? And have your own. Don't agree with me because you want to. Because but we can respectfully disagree. Right. We can respectfully disagree. We can agree to disagree. Yeah, like it's okay. And that's what really builds conversations. That's how you build a conversation. If everybody's like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Ain't no conversation to be had because ain't nobody on the opposing side. Debates are held because there's two opinions. One for it, one not for it. That's how you have a conversation. That's how you have a debate. And that's also how you get people to open up their eyes to see and have perspective. You know what I mean? So, absolutely. It was a great show on Sexuations. I enjoyed today. Yeah. I enjoyed all the feedback from the people because I really am torn. I'm struggling with this. I still want to have provoking thoughts and conversations surrounding the topic. How you feeling about that? I don't mind it. And if y'all want to chime in, always, even though we're going to stop this in a little while, we always answer the comments and everything that's under it so the conversation continue to flow. Yes. From emails is coming through sexuationsradio@gmail.com. Let us know if you have an idea for a topic. If you want to give us a so busted moment where you want opinions from us and everybody that's tuning in with us about a situation that you're going through anonymously. You know what I mean? If you got a sex fact of the day, we want to know. Because I've got some other sex facts, so the sex fact of the week, the day or the week will come up next show. Yeah, because we want to hear y'all sex facts. There's a lot of sex facts. Did you know that having sex with socks on, something about the socks and the heat to your feet help you or have an orgasm? I feel that because I would rather socks on because my toes get cold really fast. And that once my toes get cold, you can't come. My whole body is cold. So you can't come? You could come. I could come. I just have to keep, I have to always make sure that my toes are under the blanket because they're cold. Yeah. And it's all my mind because if I touch my body, it's like, oh, now I gotta start all over. Right. Did you know that men take 8 seconds to have a full orgasm while women take 20? No, damn. Yeah. Ha! We win it! Women take 20 seconds to have a full orgasm while men take 8 seconds to have a full orgasm. Oh. And we lit for that and we lit because we could go back to back to back to back. I could bust 27 nuts in a day. Damn, and 3 at night. Yeah. Oh, 27 is done in the AM. I mean, before the 6 p.m. Before 6 outside. Yeah, because you know when it's night, I can go outside and 27? My day. 20:07? How about this? Tomorrow, Saturday. I'm gonna count my nuts. Wow. But the thing is, I'll be going to sleep. I'll be taking my naps in the middle of the day. But I'm going to still do it. I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to bust off as many times as I can and see how many times it was. Wow. In 24 hours. Okay. It's going down again. Okay. Yo, you going to pierce your vagina? Really? I'm so thinking. I think you should do it. Yes, and I think y'all should all do it. Hey, beloved. Pierce your twat. That's my cousin's wife. Hey. Yeah. So it was a good show. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. I feel better.
You feel better?
I had to.
You got it off your chest,
yeah,
right? I was
waiting.
I didn't want to post nothing on Facebook because I'm like, no, I ain't gonna go there. I'm not arguing with nobody else. I'm gonna talk about it on here, and I'm glad that we did that.
Yeah.
So,
So again, if anybody knows anybody in R. Kelly's camp, if anybody knows R. Kelly directly, he needs to come see me at 41A Merrick Boulevard. That's where he can find me. I need him on my couch. We need to do some processing, some unpacking. We need to talk about crisis interventions. I need to sit there and give him intervention. All right? I want to discuss this. Oh, look at all these likes and stuff we're getting.
And listen, please do that, because when he comes to you, I'm going to be there. Because after the session,
you going to pee on him?
I'm going to take him to the
I'm
bathroom.
going to take him
to the bathroom.
I don't want to laugh when I say this because I want people to know that I'm serious. I want to be the Ayanla Van Zandt to Robert Kelly. I want to be the Ayanla. I want to be the Ayanla. You can't pee on him. You can't pee on him. Listen, you
I'm going to just take him to the bathroom. Whatever happens. No. All right, so when he leaving, when he leaving, I'm going to be in the car outside.
Yes.
Like, hey, with some pictures in my cheerleader uniform.
At the window talking about my friend. I ain't see her.
I'm older. I mean,
you. Did you see? Now you said it's next 20 years, 20 whole years.
I mean, but yeah.
No, but I'm being serious. I need R. Kelly on my couch. I need R. Kelly on my couch. And the good thing about my psychotherapy is that I also work hand in hand with the yoga / meditation therapist, who not only you get the talk therapy with me, but you also get the mind body whole package with her. So she puts you in tune with
mental,
breathing,
physical,
that it's the whole wellness, the whole body, from the mind, body, and soul. We address all aspects of the being, period. And so again, send R. Kelly my way. If nobody else wants to.
And if you listening to this boy, we gotta tag you back. I'm gonna tag you in this video, cause I wanna piss on you.
I don't. I wanna help you.
Yeah,
I wanna help you.
I'm gonna help you.
I wanna help you stop liking young girls.
Yeah,
because there's enough older women that will be more than happy
pissing on you
to do all of those things.
I'll do that shit, yo.
All of those
and you a Capricorn, I'm a fucking Virgo, yo. Yo, let's make it happen.
I don't know. Wow.
All right, this is that Sexuations.
All right. So it's the Sexuations. We out here.
Yes, we in here. We everywhere. Shout out to RealVisionRadio.com. Next week, we are supposed to go live on the Real Vision YouTube page. We wasn't supposed to do that today, but we couldn't figure it all out, so we did it anyway here. And that's what it is. Hit us up at sexuationsradio@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So we get everything that you want to, just everything. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, and comment. Especially share. And,
it was a good episode 8.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.